Y'all kill me, I know y'all. We back to the full fledged. Fucking with the bitch, pussy super wet, and I gotta drop it off the leg. What's the side of the place? What about the coke lean? Fuck around the bitch, she need that. Where my dog at? Where my dog at? Ooh, y'all finna murk this nigga. And I got some Sharpies on the way. So I'm finna eat some delicious ass organic nachos and murk these niggas. But you gotta eat healthy while you laying a nigga down. Where the dogs at?
Friendly canine unit incoming.
Where my dog at? Let's go. Let's go on a snowboarding trip. Man, I haven't been playing this game for so long. I just came back on this game. This shit's fun when you give it a break and come back. This win, I haven't lost too many matches. Maybe because I haven't did like a battle
Welcome
rank.
to Battle Royale. The match is about to start. Time for the mission. Get ready.
Jumping on stuff. I'm jumping off at the bus station. It's off over there. You got people that's fighting to be on the other side. I'm gonna take us to the other side. They coming in with us too. They're probably closer towards the theater and shit. I mean towards the other, across the street. Let's go. I know we should be getting some early blood. I'm finna throw my K9s out.
Friendly canine unit incoming. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Friendly canine unit incoming.
Somebody come over here by you, bro. He come over there by you, bro. You see him? Who let that dogs up?
The safe zone is collapsing. Airdrop has been delivered.
That's right.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Hey, you're right. Because my cousin was right about what he said about how the family don't fuck with him. I found the third box.
Turn the speaker off for this. I got it on.
Airdrop has been delivered.
No offense. I can see it. I mean, I can see what God let him know. I mean, I see what God let me.
You put this back up there.
I see where my cousin Nina about to end up with. Because God, remember, she's sex good. She's
So you still fuck with anybody else?
Yep.
She was just literally just fucking with your new niece.
fuck, like, exactly. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't.
Well, you don't remember enough to remember, and I remember everything, and I don't care. I'm just getting myself pretty drunk, so I'll be in a good phase. Because as I see between you and your cousin, y'all not gonna stop until y'all meet me. I don't know why y'all want me to link. I know why y'all want, because everybody know I'm the juice, and you know I'm the juice. But you know it's hard to meet me because I don't like people. I don't like being around people. I don't like being around nothing. Because white people get on my nerves, hood niggas hurt my feelings, and hospital niggas snitch on me. So it kind of made me do the hood and completely. Because niggas that I just never thought would fuck me over, which is hospital, fuck me over. Because hospital is still hood niggas. They fuck me over, so it kind of made me kind of just shy away from the whole hood shit and just go into seclusion and just do my work done. Which isn't a bad thing to be doing. I'm focused. That's when my Instagram is popping. Like I'm really gonna be somebody really big.
Friendly canine unit incoming.
I don't mind because of the video. I look at his picture and I see his look like, when I see his look like, I understand more about him. Like, he's just the old ghetto ass nigga looking at him.
Yes.
Black as fuck, grill, slug. Of course he ain't taking his, I could have told you that when looking at his picture. Of course he ain't gonna take his necklaces off. He too black. Yeah. Like you not gonna hold him. You're not gonna hold him. You're not gonna get hold out.
Yeah.
And it's just not gonna happen. And it ain't about the fact that, you know, he just, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's just like you if you took the gangster route. He just, like, he not with no hoe and shit. Like, he look cool. You know what I mean? Like, don't get it twisted. Everybody got some hoe in them, but he look like he more hard than hoe. Everybody got hoe in them. But if you more hard than hoe, then you not 80% of the time will be good. He just seemed like a regular hood ass country nigga, a nigga that, like, you know, I wouldn't fuck with off the rip because he wouldn't fuck with me off the rip. We only would fuck with each other through the likes of you or through the likes of, you know, when he come and buy some pounds and he see me in the room buying pounds. So then we'll be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh shit, man, you look like you know really. I know about it. That's the whole point. That's what I'm supposed to look like. I don't fuck with weed because I don't. But I smoke weed. I smoke more weed than you. I smoke more weed than you, a better quality, and I smoke 3 times a year. You don't even, there's no comparison how much I smoke compared to anybody that we know. Your cousin smoke weed, cool, but he don't smoke as much weed as we do. Don't nobody smoke as much weed as we do. That's why we be so fucked up, because we be like, nah, nigga, don't you understand? Me and this girl
Tell by how he wrote his gobble leaves.
Me and this girl, yeah, because he wrote gobble leaves, and you said he wrote all the leaves. You can't even write.
It's big, but everybody got the same regular. It's like weird. It's like he was looking at me yesterday. He was like, "Man, that's crazy." Like I know. I was telling Ruck that you don't mind me just me. Like that's crazy. Because I was like, you putting this on. I said, damn, you know, everybody always talks about me when I'm with
The
like,
safe zone is
he
collapsing.
was like, oh no, like, I'm just.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Well, if your cousin smoke, that's my point. If niggas be rolling blunts like that, we got the spots to where you can roll the blunts you need to roll. You feel me?
Yeah.
Going to, that's why it be hard, because it'd be like, you know, you gotta, that's why it's like, you know, me and my politics, he'll understand how I am. He'll understand that I'm a nigga that's in that lane, but I avoid the Hollywood life because I understand the Hollywood life fuck you up. Kind of like how if y'all didn't have to go, y'all didn't go. But if Canna Culture wasn't on the list, he would have no problem going to Red Moon. He gonna get 25% off and the taxes are included.
Oh, I'm good. I did it, babe. I made my deal.
What you talking about?
Remember I told you yesterday I was talking about edibles? I ran the whole play with him and he said yes, he will do it, he can do it. And he told me that whatever strain he takes back, I'll just name it and that'll be my strain.
What do they gotta do with your edible?
The revived flight will arrive in 1
See, the
minute.
thing is, he thought I could make them, but I don't know how to make them, but I told him,
You can learn how to make them.
oh, okay.
He can learn how to make them if
But
you
he's-
trust him enough. I could take him around my friend who knows how to make edible. I just don't care to learn how to make it.
I want us to have in-house. I want us to do it.
Well,
I want, no, niggas have to come to us now.
That's up to you. If you want to make edibles, then what you then what you supposed to do if you really want shit done like that. If you want shit done like that, what you're supposed to do is take him somewhere like Red Moon, because you got to tell him, cannabis culture for your image, we going to Canna Farms. You understand? But just as far as being smart and regular niggas and not wasting no money on no weed that ain't gonna be that much different, we gonna go to Red Moon because you gonna say all your taxes are included and you save 30%. So you gonna buy so much food. You gonna get more edibles than food than you gonna wanna take back. But you gonna take because you're a street nigga, so you gonna take it back. But you gonna be able to do whatever you want. That's what you need. And the thing is, and then you gonna hook me up and give you a discount so you can buy your cheap weed because we will go out to Victorville, you know. But if we meet him and he end up trying to steal some extra shit like that, then you know, because if your cousin is on some slick shit, what he gonna do when he meet me is he gonna see the type of nigga I am. Once he see like, no, I ain't like no bum nigga, I ain't no crazy nigga, I don't beat her, we don't go crazy, like nigga, I'm just a nigga who out here living life. Like when you out here living life and when you know how expensive LA is, sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. You don't know the full drop, and then once you realize, my whole fall to be in this position was all based off of my family because I put so much trust in McKinney, and he failed us so horribly. That's why he did. It had nothing to do with nothing else. All the work, the ability to tell him. If you don't believe me, you can look at I've had my boxing. We can go to Wild. We can go to Top Gym and LA. They're gonna tell you, oh yeah, he been here. We can go to my. We can be quiet. We can go to I don't mean like that, but you know, let me finish what I'm saying, please. We can go to Facebook. I mean, we can go to YouTube and we see I got popping off the Nipsey Hussle video. Like, I went viral off the Nipsey Hussle video. And then we go to my TikTok, on my Instagram, and then we can see, like, oh, yeah, you viral right now. Like, you got a real live TikTok following. Yeah. And so it's like, motherfuckers got to understand.
That's why you also going to talk to him, because he is, you know, he's older and, you know, he got a 16-year-old kid.
How old is he?
This is in the, I don't know, and I don't want to ask. I'm just trying to figure it out on my own, because I know how old my cousin is. I know how old everybody is. His sister? Yeah. Well, okay, I know Jessica and Ashley. And his sister was like 3 or 4 years older than her, so she should be like,
Friendly canine unit incoming.
33. Sister, she was like, so he's somewhere. You know what I mean?
You said his sister's how old?
His sister, she should be like 40, so she's older than Jessica.
The last revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
That's her baby brother.
Hold up, so how old do you think he is? Because all this is confusing because I'm drunk, bro. How old do you think he is?
I think he's like 35.
So, I mean, how was his first kid? How was he when he had his first kid? Easiest way to figure it out. You said he got a kid that's 16 years old.
Yeah.
How was he when he had his first kid?
I don't know. Like young. He was young.
Like, what's young?
Like teenage.
So he was a teenager when he had his first kid. So, you know, if he was a teenager.
And that's the only kid.
So, yeah, he probably around the same age as me or some shit. So, you know, he'll be cool. Your cousin will be cool with me as long as he don't come at me on no crazy shit. I don't play that with nobody. Like, I know how your family could feel like, how you with this nigga? And then when they see me, they want to check me. As long as he don't know weirdo shit like that, he's with me. You know me, I don't ask for a lot. But if you want some weirdo shit, I'm going to check you out the gate. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not none of that. And because you draw these people, I will tell you to your face. Hey, cause I don't really like you. I don't like how you get down, nigga, so we can get down. What you mean? We can go around the corner and fight. Cause I don't really like how you get down. Other than that, cause I don't come around me, don't say nothing to me. You meet up with me, Jade. As you see how they gotta hang out with you max amount of time. I don't care about that because I will never be, I'm not the type of person. I don't even have the control. I don't even like saying it like that because it makes me seem like too much control. I don't like that. And that's what they me have a problem because she be thinking like, no, bitch, I want you to be 1,000%. You are you. Like, I don't control you. I hate that whole factor. But in the same aspect, you know, that's how it goes. But, you know, he seemed like he gonna be cool. He seemed like like I told you, he seemed like, from looking at him, he looked like, you know, Arkansas, real country ass nigga that when he's 1 or 2 niggas, he'll fuck with me because he think I'm cool on the low, or he just wouldn't fuck with me. And kind of like, you know, it kind of happens like where, think about it, I see him as the same type of nigga. Think about if he played football at junior college with me.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Yeah.
It don't matter what he did or who he was, we'd be friends, like really good friends. You see how I get down with everybody I played football with. And he would be no exception. So that's how I view him and listen to him. He feel like a cool country ass nigga where, you know, I play him.
Only 2 teams left. Getting close to victory.
I mean, in the way you moving, I'm about to be forced to meet the nigga anyway, so I don't got a choice. I won. I beat everybody. I beat everybody by myself. Bro, I could never call these crazy going ham. I beat everybody. Oh, you found the beans? How long? Man, what's
spaghetti fell out as soon as I opened it.
What's spaghetti?
Yeah.
The pasta noodles?
That was just, that
Really?
was I know, but it's overwhelming. Like, what the fuck? All the spaghetti just falling on your feet. Like, you know the hard ass.
Don't feel hard. Don't feel, oh my God, we got everything. Oh my God. it's a party. He made it very, like, we know this, he does, like, that's why he didn't have the first time, because the lifestyle is a party. Like, you don't really have children. You can chill like women, you can do everybody else. And so then, you know, you probably don't need to get the way if I didn't go out with you really good. But that's why I have my food here, because you know, first me to leave this house, the only way I feel comfortable leaving this house is if I cook directly before that. Because I know I smell like the food is safe. And the rest of the night I smell like you gotta understand it's a psychological game, you know, it's a whole game theory. You're dealing with somebody that cares about certain things. I care about smell more than anything else, but if I leave out the house cooking and saging, then I know that's what I smell like. Then when we get to the situation with the type of person you making like what he is, and what he's making like he wants to move, if he really wants to get out here and move when I show up and go outside and he wants to drink and all this type of shit, then you know if I take any kind of drink, you know I'll turn up and we'll be out the whole night. You know I know everywhere to go. And I call and I hit a Wayne and you
it's like y'all
the minute
y'all be too much.
Can you stop talking? The minute I respond to Wayne, he's gonna hit me up. Like I just hit him up right now. I just text him right now, telling him, hey bro, you gotta make sure you pay attention because they say the cap at Bitcoin is supposed to be 25, around 25 bands, and then from there you're supposed to buy because it's supposed to increase after that. So you know, I always hit up with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I just can't be green because he ain't never gave me a reason to be truly green to him, other than like a lot of people. So from there, if I hit him up tonight around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at a reasonable time and tell him, hey yo, I'm outside, bro. We're like, what's up, bro? I gotta go because you know how people's finna leave. You know what I told you? Because I told him your people trying to leave the 5. Leave the 5 like 2 minutes. He's all about it. And if you hear him signing the deal with 5, you already know that I'm popping on my Instagram. You already know my girl. You know she's not. You know if I tell you some shit like that just from Jardé alone, you know it's not no. If I hit you with Jardé, you know Jardé ain't no bullshit like that. You know she really be making moves and shit. And so you know we make moves. You know everybody make moves from. And then not even on no. Oh, I've been talking to Chris, and so I want to find out the type of nigga you is right now. It's some. I want to be around my nigga for one. For 2, I hit you up whenever everybody died, like when your mom died, you know what I'm saying? And you think about when we first came down here, then we go down, then you get a shop, like, you know, we real family. So number one, you ain't seen your peoples in a minute, and, you know, it's just like, you know, and then you know I'm popping, so you want to just get down and be around me. And you always know I'm never a boring time. I'm never lame, I'm never uncool, I'm never too much. But if you try me, you know how to fight. You know, and the difference is, back then I was fighting crazy and drunk. Now I know how to fight. So if you make me fight now, I'm gonna kill this nigga. And you know that. So I don't even bother with those fights. But I am a dog.
You want a new jump leader. Good luck.
But I don't care. I just want to, after I eat and then I keep on drinking, I keep on drinking. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why your cousin wants to be with somebody that's actually irritating. And then he wants to meet me bad as fuck, and you want him to meet me bad as fuck. And he keep on telling me, I don't really hang out with nobody. I don't got nobody else that I hang out with. And so I know what that means. Like, well, I want to hang out with you because I can tell everybody I'm not fucking my dog in L.A. And I know I'm such a cool nigga that regardless of the fact that even if you think I'm weird, I'm going to be a weird cool nigga. Like, you feel me? Because I may be weird, but I'm still not no weird white boy. And I ain't really with no bullshit. Like, you feel me? Like, we gon' like, and the difference is, you know what changed everybody's perception on me? Is when the situation happened. Usually it's not gonna love. When the situation happened and they see me turn up, because they be shocked. You should just sit down and go. Take it down his own. You know, these bitches are creepy from.
Welcome to Battle Royale. The match is about to start. Time for the mission.
Was somebody walking by? Or was it delivery? Anyway, like that weird. Let's watch this movie. It's food. Ooh, people get diagnosed about the movies, so I think. Oh man, you should have told me. I'd have went out there and fucked him up. Fuck you, this is my food, weirdo ass nigga. fucking playing the game, bro. But do your blunt, bro. God damn. Damn. Tell him you put the shit in there. If you can't put it in there, just roll your goddamn blunt and smoke your weed. Play my game, bro. We don't do drugs. We play games. We're gamers, bro. You get the fuck away from the food. And smoke your little blunt, dude. Move. Oh, you just be having bullshit ass excuses. You want to put this on better. You know, it's something special when you do this. Like, who taught you this? Yeah, shut your ass up. I ain't do shit special. You just don't want to do it. Hey, what's this handcraft you use? Hey,
My hands, nigga. Damn, bro. We did that. But then I'm not stupid. I know my cousin is using me for his girl. I know he is.
Yeah.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
I was with my cousin. I can see it.
Because it only matters at night. And you know he gonna be with you by night. But she ain't a dumb girl. That don't mean shit. That dumb girl, she ain't dumb. He know you cheat on no much. Even if you is dumb, you still know.
Yeah, but it took her 12 years. She's a Teresa. It took her 12 years to find out that it was one time.
You cheat once?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she might have told him. You girls are very liars. Like, so I don't know why you were making like you wouldn't lie. No, it's the first time search for a nigga believe it. It's the first time you see him. It's the first time she found out. That bitch might have found out every time.
Almost ready.
Certain times she gonna kirk on him.
And because that's what he was saying. He was like, I mean, she leave, you know? So, and I was just like, damn, this is how it go, huh? This is crazy. But he was like, I mean, she ain't leave though. I thought she was just gonna leave, but he was like, man, I'm telling you,
The
like,
safe zone is
so
collapsing.
what's the deal? He was like, man, so the only thing, oh, he a slick motherfucker. He is so slick. I didn't know I could, nigga, she gave him a ring he supposed to have on all the time. This nigga did not have that ring on. This nigga acting all shit. Where's the ring? Where's the ring? We had to go all the way back just to get the goddamn ring in the gun. I parked in the loading, so, and I parked this Hellcat in the garage. That shit's fire. I love driving that shit. And it's a burnt orange color. What?
Yeah.
That's how I wanted you to go, because, man, I took some pictures of you in that shit.
What does it matter? You gonna keep on putting some time here today. I don't give a fuck about taking pictures in the car. Just have the lifestyle on the way. If we be with Wayne, we're gonna be in some 2-seater foreign. That nigga's ass in here running a Lamborghini. And your cousin want to rent a Lamborghini too. So
If we do that,
everybody want to do that.
It's my cousin.
Revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
If we go around Wayne and it's turned up like that, nigga.
It is gonna be turned up.
My cousin's type of person, he will fly us out.
But I don't know what to do. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there's no way. Just for your personal references, there's no way you can be around Wayne. He's not gonna turn up. You know Wayne.
I know that, but I know that. That's cool. But I need to see that, because that way you see, that's my cousin, that's family, but he's family that still talk to family, the bougie side and shit too. He's like, you're isolated. You don't talk to nobody. Everybody talks. You don't talk to nobody. Nobody talks to me. Like, what the fuck? Because you isolated yourself. No, nigga, that don't even make sense. I've been asked. He was like, no, you're right. They don't fuck with me. He's like, you get in trouble in this family approach. That's dumb. And that's facts. I told you, that's
Using
true.
first aid kit now.
Like, y'all just so... I know. Like, y'all just so holier than thou that, like, y'all...
Airdrop is coming.
So,
Yeah.
you know? I like hearing, learning different shit, because it's like, all this stuff like I'm driving my head on the wall about driving me crazy. Like I know Jessica was the first person that took my hair ever. He immediately was like, oh. You know, he immediately was like, oh, no. He was like, no, she's not your marketing person. She's not going to do, she's the same. She have an ambition. She's finding a little bit of ambition now. If you make that, she's going to have an ambition. So she's not your marketing, she's the same. And I was like, okay. You know, like.
At least I could have told you that. I'm just glad he told you that. I wouldn't have been the same if I told you that. I already told you because it's lame, but just you wouldn't hear me if I give you raw dog facts. Like looking at your cousin, him saying, oh, she's focused on the man. You see Ashley. Ashley looks way better than your cousin, right? Because she's tall and long and all, right? And what is Ashley's main focus? The man. Your cousin lives in the country and everything is paid for and made for and done for her. And what's her main focus? I mean, because what else does she need? She's not leaving Arkansas. And if she does leave Arkansas, if she leaves Arkansas, he better be a damsel in distress and sweep off her feet, so if he fails, she'll be able to go back. Yeah, that's how it works. Damsel in distresses can go because if he fucks them up, then they just come back to their city where their family know him and it's like, oh, you didn't know me, I loved him. I gave him everything, including inside of and outside of me, all that other bullshit. Your cousin, she definitely fits that profile because she's not that pretty. I never thought she was pretty. I thought she was a short, ugly, little fat, light-skinned girl who know how to make herself look pretty at times. And that's what I've always felt about your little cousin. And the thing about it is, by certain shit happening, like her not fucking with you, her hating on you, her doing all this shit, and there was no like positive outcome of it, unless we know in the house pretty much, right? And like your cousin said, oh, she's only focused on the man, right? She look like it. You gotta understand. You know she's not gonna fuck with you. Because as much as I'm a bullshit and I'm full of shit and I'm all these things, if I was in the South, any bitch would love to have me. So to them it's, you got a man, you know what I mean? Even though they're subliminally, it's like, you got a man, I love you for it, and you complaining because you shouldn't be complaining because you got a man. Number two, I hate you for it, and bitch, you got a man, and what is he doing? So it's one part is what is he doing, the other part is you should be good because you got a man. You feel what I'm saying? They put you in a very awkward space.
Friendly K9 unit incoming.
That's all it is. You just living a difficult life, you feel me? But you have people like your cousin and all that shit to get your shit back straight.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You ain't gotta worry about nobody. But looking at your cousin, man, that's a ghetto ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Just look at him. He just look ghetto.
Like, that's what made me happy because I be around you all the time, and I didn't know you were on that side of my family. I be
Yeah,
on
he
that side of
look
my family
ghetto.
that never drinks in public. This nigga that's driving and swerving and drinking.
Yeah, he look ghetto as
Then
fuck.
trying to hit my fucking.
He told you that he want to go to them spots. You was like, nah, I don't know if we should fuck with you. He like, nah, that's the spots I want to go to. He ghetto as fuck. I'm looking at the video. It don't even look like none of your family. That's why it's confusing me. Because I didn't know he had, like, he's a real street nigga. He looked like a real street nigga. It's weird that it was your family, because ain't nobody in your family a real street nigga.
What? No.
You can tell me all that, but I done seen shit like, I don't...
I know, but you seen this side.
Using adrenaline shot now.
You didn't see the fuck you tried to do it. It's okay. But you're right, though, because not like that. It's not after the jokes. You feel me?
Friendly K9 to be due.
You know what I mean? Like,
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
remember me and my other cousin got into it? Is he trying to check me about right now?
Don't give up.
He could.
You can still return to the battle.
The last couple of days, he's still trying to check me about my mom. Yesterday, my cousin that's here, low-key tried to check me. Not, he can't check me.
Everybody wants you to be cool with your mom. Be cool.
Yeah, everyone wants to be cool with my mom, no matter if she does drugs or not. And I've never heard that though. So it's like y'all have to understand me where I'm at in life as a woman. I'm 28.
You just don't want to be honest, because it'd be easy to tell a nigga, listen here. I'm 29, 28. I'm homeless. I work hard. LA is hard as fuck when you ain't got nothing. And when nobody fuck with you but the nigga that you fucking with, nobody fuck with him. And I'm homeless. And I don't do drugs. And I ain't never did my mom dirty, so stop telling me what the fuck to do with my mom.
Right.
Airdrop is coming.
But this time, to me, it feels like, might as well bring nigga over, you already know. Hand me for everything wrong.
Your teammate has scanned your dog tag. Wait for the revive flight.
Use an adrenaline shot now.
What about your cousin? What you doing?
The revive
I
flight
want
will
to
arrive.
see you. If I'm gonna have to be around y'all, at
Lito's
least
gonna be here till Friday.
Okay,
I'm gonna be
Lito.
here till Thursday.
you need to be the Thursday, which is one more day after today. I don't know why you acting like it's foreign.
I know, so that means I have.
But what I'm asking you is this: you need to figure out what's going on, because if I'm gonna have to be around you and your cousin, y'all niggas might as well get us some weed.
But I see how he moves now.
How's it moving? Like you?
Man, it's, when you see, you gonna realize this nigga's like the, I told, like you know how I be telling you things. I know I was a gangster in my whole life. No, nigga, that my subconscious is fucking him. Like it's ridiculous. Like when you see it, you be like, yo, yeah, definitely family. Like the fuck, like this is like, nigga, this nigga is gonna stay. Like when we go, he's not gonna go to sleep. He's gonna want to go do this, or he might want to sit and edit and just tell you stories and talk and tell you how, like he was telling me like his stories and songs. So
Airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Richardson, and he was like, you know, like, what? You know, he said, you know the vibes when somebody couldn't try that shit. And he said he had my story to the point that he told me like the whole story to the point that he knew that he thought he was gonna die. He was like, fuck, he thought he was gonna die. Like he cut, you know, he's very deep. I don't know if he was saying.
Engaging the enemies.
Nervous when you feel like a nigga could possibly snitch on you, but it's not really, it's difficult when you're black. Black can get people to move vibes. You're weird in black, you do all kinds of things in black. You just don't automatically do that snitch shit until you do some music. Once you do that snitch role, you really fuck up.
Engaging the enemy.
That's why I never say it. He's saying his girl's family.
Well, I know why you don't fuck with his girl's family, because if he say you feel like she chooses it, it's always circumstances to the case. So, like, he bought her this, he did this for, he did that for. Of course, this is why he expects certain shit from her. He paid her way to the truth. Bitch, you do owe him life. I don't care. Of course you don't hate him. That's an ugly fact, bitch. Before I met you, you would be a dumb ghetto bitch that wasn't gonna get your life on this track until about 10 or 15 years. Bitch, I give you a 10-year advance. Everybody don't gotta like it, but just know I'm telling you the truth, bitch. I gave you a 10-year advance, bitch. But, you know, he's stupid. If I'm about to be around him, it's fine. I don't care about you. I don't care about the type of person the person is. Is it, you know what I mean? Not like that, but you know, like, what you doing? Like, if I don't like you, I ain't gonna like you. So what's your plan, bro? Yeah, I'm good because I got chicken anyway, so I'm about to cook some chicken with some salt. That's all I'm really good at.
Only 2 teams left. Getting close to victory.
Y'all hit a point to where y'all feel uncomfortable. To the point where he had to cook everything, but he was doing everything because y'all was uncomfortable. So when that point comes for his, you can always tell. Like you said, I'm gonna fuck. I knew this nigga next time he left. He ain't even on purpose just to make me win. That's why I don't be around people. I'm not gonna be around people. I have to be careful. And if I have to go to a program, and if I have to go to events to get paid, I'm getting paid. I don't care about nothing. I'm in work mode. Outside that, I don't go to work. You don't even leave outside the door. I can tell you some shit that may fuck you up and may fuck us up, but I ain't gonna not say it. So I don't wanna be around nothing that's, you know.
You see?
Boom.
Look at the color of that.
In a few hours, you'll see the tree of life.
Yeah. I like that. That's the word he said, throw. He said, bro, I am so throw. And I was wondering if he took a pillow.
I'm so throw. I'm so throw.
I thought like
Well, you can't say he does do them, but you can't. It's like a person. Listen, if you've seen a person drink more than you've seen anybody drink in the recent past years or the recent past year, then you know they get fucked up to the next level. The reason I say that is because are you gonna be dumb? I mean, how long did it take you to realize that Ashley pop pills and that's all she do? She don't eat food. She just pop pills. Kristen was so open, you knew off rip. But you do everything. Yep, I do everything. So you've been around your cousin long enough to know, like, nah, you probably do jiggle. Like, if you can, you'll turn up. And guess what? You fuck with Spanish. You fuck with everybody. If you fuck with everybody, you talk to everybody, you get whatever drug you want. Because guess why? When they look at you, they automatically assume you a black hood nigga. I can say whatever kind of lingo to you that if I got the new pills, I can tell you that. Only white boys gravitate to them. Yeah. Because I tell your cousin, I don't want to do the only drugs that I'm interested in doing is on some different level shit. You couldn't be leaving today because we would have to go back to your room, pull up every computer that we have. If it's not on chakra music, it has to be on positive hustle music. If it ain't on hustle music or chakra, it has to be on TikTok so we can understand like different shit, and we would take mushrooms. That's what I want to do more than anything else is take mushrooms. Why? Because it says it takes you outside of your brain. I'm so scared to do that. You know, but I believe it takes you outside of your brain to a point to where, and they say the addiction level is too high. See, that's why I'm different because I'm. Yeah, because see that's why it ain't gonna work because the difference with me is I'm not looking for highs. Yeah, but listen, I'm not looking for highs. I'm not looking to fuck up. I'm looking to find the highs. And from what I heard, mushrooms and LSD. But I know mushrooms come from the ground. I know LSD is a whole created built thing. But I know mushrooms come from the ground. But you know, it's neither here nor there.
Getting back to myself.
You got a ghetto ass cousin too. Oh, just give motivational speeches. Sound ghetto's dog shit. Like, you gotta like push that shit like. You gotta like work hard, like we all faded. Like, even if he wasn't faded, like don't get it twisted. It's not a coincidence why he's the lowest rated advertising. He brings the most rating in. Why? Because we're black. So if I'm listening to Arkansas radio, listen, I didn't ask you that. Like I didn't ask you all that. That's irrelevant. Like I said, if I'm listening to Arkansas radio station and I'm black, of course I'm gonna listen late night because that's when the real nigga get on the thing. I don't give a fuck if he got a degree or not. It does sound good to know. No, it does matter, but it doesn't matter in a bigger sense. Like white people still gonna play it. It doesn't matter. They can read that you have. You just so they're gonna listen to Arkansas. They're gonna listen to anybody else anything. I literally hear them daytime speaking profoundly different. You know, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can do it. It just has to work. But then niggas will start to think, like, what the is this? Your cousin, he seemed like he was this place. When you got enough money to come down and spend and blow, don't be like it's gonna plan. Listen, girls and family and all that's irrelevant. I don't mean that it's irrelevant to the fact that think about it, if you was you and me, it'd be relevant. But think about it, if we broke up today, could you honestly tell me that I would affect your life 10 years from now? If we broke up right now, I would be affecting your life 10 years from now. If I wasn't coming at you, you wasn't coming at me, we just literally broke up. Like, or even if I was being bitter, would you even allow me to? Because you know I'm being bitter. You feel me? That's why that's basically what I'm saying with your cousin. Like, you know, I'm not saying none of that, but you know, he's emotional about it, but it's gonna get over because what's gonna happen is gonna happen. We either gonna dump and break up with a bitch, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing you can do. Don't get it twisted. You was already the worst type of nigga you could be. So, you know, you ain't gotta really worry about too much. You already did the most you could do. You had a random bitch show up to the state, the one state that you took your girl after you took the other bitch everywhere. And one thing we know about females, they gonna stay there, bitch. You wasn't all this when you was in Miami or LA, and then she gonna look, but she gonna be in the middle of fighting, so she ain't gonna think about it, but it's gonna hit the back of her brain like, middle of Miami, what the fuck? Bitch, when we was in LA and you was turning me everywhere and we met your cousin in LA. What the fuck? So now when I meet your cousin, it's gonna be cool, but I'm gonna automatically feel like it doesn't feel like your cousin, but I'm gonna feel a little awkward because it's like, bitch, you met the side bitch. But in a sense, once you realize I'm a cool motherfucker, and once I tell you like, no, I'm real, then you'll be happy to meet me because you'll be like, yeah, I can be real. This nigga's this nigga's that, and you know you have somebody you can talk to because at the end of the day, we are still talking about country niggas. We ain't talking about the city folk. That's why he's able to pull these moves. But he gonna be able to pull the city bitches too. So I still want to be careful. Because he gonna be able to pull it, don't get it twisted. That's a real fact. If he said he did everything for this bitch, that's what he talking about. He was like, fuck this bitch. Well, you didn't tell me. If you'd have told me that fact, I would have rearranged what I said. But I'm just telling you, like, yes, nigga, if he paid for the bitch's schooling, yes, he one of them niggas like, fuck this bitch. He paid for her schooling.
He said he didn't buy her mama.
Man, listen. You know how I get, and I be petty with the smallest shit. Just imagine if a nigga paid for your student, paid for your mom's student, pay for everybody's shit, you feel me? I ain't saying he a petty nigga, but he's still a nigga at the end of the day, so you still gotta respect the fact that, like, nah, it makes sense. It makes sense. That nigga probably like, what? Bitch, you can leave, but he don't want you to leave, don't get it twisted. He'll say that, but no. Bitch, it's still in the back of his head, bitch, I paid for it. And you don't, like you said, it's gonna hurt. It's the weirdest feeling because you don't want it to happen, but you it's like you preparing yourself. Kind of how you prepare yourself to break up with me, how you don't want to do it, but you kind of do it, and it's kind of a difficult thing to be with somebody and prepare to do it.
Airdrop is coming.
So you never fully prepare because you're still with that person, and every day you're with that person, you can gain an interest more love, but you still prepare yourself to separate from them because you understand because of your actions as well as just, you know, the vibe of the situation. Like, don't get it twisted. You a dog and you a fuck nigga, but in the same aspect, like, you ain't a fuck nigga to the Florida fuck nigga. You a fuck nigga in LA, which just means, like, you know, you on some bullshit, which it doesn't hold the same significance. Now, what it is with you is you have the basic problem of, you know, it's not your fault. Like, nigga, like, you gonna fall in love with the bitch. You cheated on the bitch, but the problem was you built the bitch up too much. And for you to build this bitch up as much as you did, and she's not dumb, like, helping you and supporting you, that shit's dead. And it's very hard to let you know that it's dead because in your head, you always gonna want to make it work because you put so much work into it like you supposed to. There's no niggas, like, you telling me you renovated, it's like this, my nigga. You renovate a brand new house. You renovate a house, you make that house from a $10,000 house to a $100,000 house. Now they telling you can't sell it for $100,000 because of the neighborhood you in. You not gonna want to let go of that house until the fucking neighborhood change. You gonna do everything to want the neighborhood to change because you invest too much money. But at the end of the day, that house ain't for you, my nigga. And as much as you may not want to realize it, you know you got a crazy bitch, so you got to keep on checking. You got to let her know if you ever do something close to that, I will leave you. And you have to, if she doesn't do anything within the first 6 months, you have to bring up something, make something happen to leave her, so she would realize if you play me, I will leave you. So you don't want her to do that crazy shit again. But outside of that, like, she's probably the best fit. See, as a person, let you know more. It's the difference. The difference is why you can't relate the conversation from this because if you tell me A, B, C, I'm gonna give you A, B, C, D, E, F.
Taking zombies.
Period. Now, if you don't give me A, B, C, what was your shit?
Zombies. Airdrop is coming.
Use an adrenaline shot now.
Enemy is near.
with the world. There's no one to This says what would have happened if the Europeans didn't come?
Yeah, of course. We already ran the world before they colonized it. The difference is if the future that they show you online, like the Star Trek part of like, you know, this genius in Star Trek, like the little with the long ears that looks white. He's kind of like what our future would be like. We'd be very highly intellect, very intelligent, and we would only move a certain type of way because we're too smart to move any other type of way. That's what it would be. Black people just realizing that they're kings and queens. I mean, we're just realizing we're kings and queens, and we have superhuman abilities. So what are we doing? Tapping into it, and you're seeing results with our kids from everybody, from Kevin Gates being quiet about his kids to everybody. Like when you realize that you have superhuman abilities as just a black person, you start to harness them and pursue it. And so that's all that's happening.
Friendly canine unit.
Airdrop is coming.
Crazy on LeBron. Crazy part about it is just so random. Like he better have some facts to prove. Like, you know, she try to holler at my crew company and we gonna fuck her. Cause other than that, bro, this shit seems weird. Like this bitch came out of the blue, talking about how she don't know where she been for the last few years. You kidnap bitches, you sex traffic women. Like that's crazy. Cause how can we not believe the bitch?
Ship terminal is almost ready.
You see why niggas can't do that conscious shit unless you know what the fuck you talking about. The only thing he can't do is what he doing.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Now, do you know what that other nigga was in 3 videos before he was sitting up there quiet as fuck? Penal code 66692.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Half of the teams are eliminated.
Original comment. Well, I went through a situation very similar as a Latina. Was jaywalking on my neighborhood. The cop cruising by. Get off the street. I complied. Somebody said, get out of here with that.
Friendly canine unit incoming.
Get out of here with that bullshit.
Airdrop is coming.
walking down or across the street. Definitely sus.
Hell no, because grown man gonna rape a little baby. I don't know what you talking about, but I was waiting for you to go something else. I don't know about that. Oh, you talking about with him?
Yeah,
Oh, we know him.
Yeah, that's loud.
It's facts. I don't care about what it is. I ain't no Peter. I don't care about none of that.
Who's that noise?
Airdrop is
Yeah, fuck this nigga on. That's why he ever do that on the right people. I feel bad for these niggas.
The last revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
But that's why you keep on popping because niggas is sitting here listening to him. Change that shit, cuz. I'd have checked that nigga, homie. I don't care nothing about none of that shit, homie.
That's why I don't like this. Because I feel like from the last couple years, the spirit to every document and just cause to another
Down to the last 5 minutes.
Now we fight for two.
Getting close to victory.
airdrop is coming.
Your terminal is almost ready. Friendly canine here.
She looks short as shit.
She looks what?
Short as shit.
Oh. Yes, you do.
Well, I want to see what the numbers is. 162. That's just as many as I get, period. Or maybe it was 2,000. the one I did today. Did I do this one? Yeah, with her mom, yeah. This is the first one I did today. Did I do this today? I did do this. It got up to 1,000 views, so that's the limit for the day. Trying to hit is 90,000 views. You got 33. Then you got 162. And over here you got 2 likes with unknown teams and views. You know, so you should always get the numbers.
I'm not 5'2", I'm 5'3". I was looking around the internet and came across the images of the 1893 Chicago World Exposition.
The best video is the one.
Because it looked like ancient Rome in the middle of downtown Chicago. And if I looked at it for 30 years from now, I went to Philadelphia years from now. It's the same thing as both San Francisco and then it's down garbage. Just
I'm like tired.
Go sleep.
I know, but I can't sleep past a certain. I can't let the views.
Past what time?
Like 4.
Okay. I was there at 4. Good. I don't have time to wake you up. Go to sleep. 4.